Om. I am paying my respect to my Master and the Universal Master, which is present in the millions of the galaxies and billions of the universes, uncountable. That presence of existence is the real consciousness, real awareness, real Master and real God. We are taking the 7th part of preface of the book. In this world, there is 2 types of spiritual practices. One is the related with the Antakarana. It means related with the physical body, mind, intellect, mood and ego. And another is not related with physical body, mind, intellect, mood and ego. So the related spiritual practices, they are never give you the supreme stage of awareness, because the performance, this type of physical or this type of spiritual practices, they are in the limit of the boundary of your micro body and causal body. But the second type of spiritual practices, even they take the help of your body, but the awareness is so strong, so one by one, that spiritual practices detach your consciousness from the physical body, mind, intellect, mood and ego. And in the last, only one and one thing remain, that is your existence. That is not only your existence, but that is the existence of all. That is one, that is God, that is Paramatma. Whatever you want to say, you can say, but there is no language, there is no word. So, in this book, I have described this type of 2 practices. One is Antakaran Sapeksh, it means the related with Antakaran. If we are performing our journey with our Antakaran, with our mind, intellect, mood and ego, but we do not know, the seeker do not know that this is Antakarana is a very big forest. This Antakarana is very big. Many equipments there of mesmerism. So the seeker think that he is doing and making the pure his mind, intellect and ego. But that is a very big objective illusion of the Maya. Because nobody can make pure the mind, intellect and ego. Because the mind, intellect and ego is the representation of the illusion of the Maya, and mind, intellect and ego is a continuously dirty things. Because the mind every time creates thoughts, and it is no guarantee that the thoughts will be positive or negative, good or bad, violent or peaceful, greedy or sacrificer, lust or love. Nobody knows, because the mind is automatical machine, and the production of the thoughts and regeneration of the thoughts, they are continuously comes as a production by this machine. So this pollution of the thoughts coming in, going in your mind, that cannot be pure, that cannot be stopped. So the mind cannot be pure, because mind create uncertain, at randomly any type of thought. And the thoughts, they govern a person and make the personality. Or not only make the personality, but a person change in a day many times. Sometimes person was looking good, and sometimes that person helpless by the negative thoughts, and he may be involved in the bad activities. So your antakarna, your mind, your intellect, your mood, your ego, cheating you from millions of the birth. And this inertia and this mind created hypothesis compress you, compel you, and put a pressure that you do the fake activities in the name of spirituality. So, when a seeker goes by the according to the antakarana, or he do the different type of exercises which is performed by the physical body, which is performed by the mind, which is performed by the intellect, which is performed by the mood, they are all waste his life energy, and he never get enlightenment, he never get Atma Jnana, he never get supreme stage of awareness. Only and only the real master will open your eyes inside. You can say third eyes, you can say the witnessing, you can say the seeing ability inside. Only the enlightened master can introduce you with your antakarna. He can give you the Sakshi meditation, and you can see your body is not you. If you know the body is not you, then you can separate very easily from your body. And then some higher stage of this meditation, you can see that your mind is not you. Mind is a machine of the thoughts. And that machine is created an illusion, and this machine itself an illusion. So you can easily separate from your mind. The separation from the mind is not being a fool. The separation is mind. It start a divine knowing or divine being. When you separate from mind, so mind feed his selected thoughts to the intellect, and intellect collect that thoughts as a conclusion, as a result, as an analysis. So when you see your intellect, the intellect will also disappear inside from you. That's the meditation is going very nicely. That is a real meditation. In the world, the person is teaching meditation. In the name of meditation, they are teaching concentration. That is fake meditation. The person are teaching in the name of meditation, imagination. That is also fake meditation. The person are teaching the meditation of chakras. That is also fake meditation, because chakras only presents in physical and micro body. Chakras not present in causal body even. So these three body is materialistic presence of Maya. So how can these practice reach you to the real existence or the real God? My dear friend, the mind is, I want to say, the thoughts. The thoughts cannot be pure by any means, by any mode, by any type of method. Thought cannot be pure. They always uncertain, irregular, and may be dirty and may be good, but they are all hypothetical imagination. So they have no any consult with your awareness. So by this, according to the Antakarana, all the practices in the name of spiritual practices, they are fake spiritual practices. Not even in India, but all over the world. That is called karma kanda, that is called propaganda of the functions. You can see the propaganda in every place, every religious place, and in the every so-called religious person's life. So my dear friend, according to the Antakarana, mind, intellect and ego, they create new propagandas to make refresh and to attract the clients. They can gather around them and they can give them money, they can give them facilities, they can give them time, they can come in their illusion and they show their prominency, dominancy, richness and attractive propaganda in the front of the society. Only and only Sadguru reject these things and he can aware you in the truth. According to the mind, intellect and ego, some hypothetical powers comes. Something comes from Maya. That is the biggest poison for the real seekers. Maya gives you some powers and you think your ego will become high. Maya gives you some instruments, siddhis. So, the master already abounded of the attraction of the siddhis in the heart of the seekers. Because all siddhis comes in the level of the Maya, and Maya play in these four instruments: mind, intellect, mood and ego. So, the master broke that platform, their Maya perform his illusionary work or mesmerism work against the seekers. So, all the siddhis, they are hurdles in the path of enlightenment. And Patanjali also says that siddhis are disturbance in your journey of consciousness. Te samadhu, te samadha upasarga vyotthane siddhaya 3/37. It means the siddhis are hurdles and opposite powers in the success of the samadhi, but in the behavior they are used by the blind and dark persons. They are living already in illusions. My dear friend, the Patanjali says again, Sthan yup mintrane sa angasmya karanam punarishta prasangata 3/51. If the heavenly persons or the God and goddesses give you the incentive of the siddhis, if the women of the God come to you and attract you, please do not attract, because never take anything from any holy person, divine or heavenly person, because if you take anything, if you attract to anything, you will not complete your journey of awareness. So, if you take, you will be fall down. There is a story in the Srimad Bhagavat of the king Nahush. He was fall down from the post of Indra and become a snake on the earth by the bad wishes of Durvasa. So the siddhis, they are not giver of awareness. The siddhis, they are not helpful in the awareness. The siddhis is the chains, the new jails. Then you will caught in the prison of the siddhis, then you cannot reach your goal that your goal is the last stage of liberation. So, there is a need to aware and careful. We will not accept the spiritual practices which is doing according to the Antakarna. Because Antakarna itself is illusion, then how can the illusion will aware you? How can the dream give you anything? Because dream is false. Antakarna is like dream. So, the Master's Sadguru only can awake you in your real existence, real Atma. And there is no need of practice. The fish do not learn the swimming. The fish swim as a natural. So you are the natural, can reach the God only the help of the Master. The birds fly in the sky, that is his nature. So you can awake in your existence because you are existence, you are not Maya. If you do anything, any practice, any type of function, any type of activity, that all will make strong your doerness. And the doerness is the base of all illusion. Once you become the doer, then you caught in Maya, because every doer is aware of the pains, sorrows, pleasures, many things. And in the result of the doing, person wants something. The result-oriented doing, because doing always result-oriented. And doing also inspired by the ego. So the Gita says, Prakriti kriya karmani ahankara vimudatma karta iva manyate. Chapter 3, stanza 27. But the Jnani, the enlightened person, never involved in the doing. He see only the doer, the nature. Never kinchit karomiti yukto manyate tattvavid. The tattvavid, the knower of abstract, of the central knowledge of this spirituality, he never do anything. Even his body is doing, but he is not doing. So by the grace of my Master, I want to separate you from the fake and false impressions and the fake and false norms and fake and false traditions. I want to save you, because you are a seeker, and I want to give you the awareness. When you will see you are the Brahma, you are the soul, you are immortal, you never comes in the childhood, young age, old age, and death and birth. That is all not in you. I want to make you free from this type of all illusion. My dear friend, The Sadguru always say truth. And the Sadguru's truth only can help you to break your chains in this prison of the Maya. And then, if you break all the chains, you will become free and you will become enlightened. So, if you want to see the example of Antakarna, Sapeksha activities, fake activities, you can see 4/24 to 30, 34, 6/10 to 28, 8/16, 15/11 in the Gita. Now we are taking the spiritual practices beyond the Antakarna or the not according to the Antakarna. In Hindi, Antakarna Nirpeksha Shali. For this in Antakarna Nirpeksha Shali, for this free from Antakarna, you can see 2/48, 55, 3/17, 4/38, 5/12. You can see 6/5, 9/30 to 31, 12/12, and 18/62, 66 and 73 in the Gita. The Lord Krishna told to Arjuna, teach to Arjuna only this type of not according to Antakarna method of spiritual practice. This practice is the real spiritual practice. This practice can be free a seeker. This practice can be give enlightenment very easily. This practice will not bound. This practice will make free. So, in every condition, in every time of meditation or not meditation, if a person can live separate from Antakarna, mind, intellect and ego, live separate and learn how to live separate, that is the Sadguru teach you by the Sakshi meditation of awareness. Sadguru can give you this enlightenment without any practices, but it is your duty you stay in that stage. As Arjun was aware by the effort of the Krishna, in the last of the Gita, Arjun says, his phantasm was distracted and he get the memory of his own real presence, Atma, Swarupa. 1873 in Gita. This method is useful for all. There is no any need of ability. There is no any need of circumstances. No particular country or time. Nothing can be disturb your practice, because this is the place, time and condition less divine practice. In this practice, in this spiritual practice, only one ability must be required, that you must be seeker. You want to know the truth. If you have a strong seeking, if you have a strong will to knowing yourself, that And Sadguru will eradicate all your inertia, your antakarna, your impressions of the millions of birth, your different type of grid, different type of angers, different type of lust. Sadguru can wash out all the bunches of this type of impressions. And when he detaches you from all these, then you will stay in the natural stage of enlightenment. That is called Sahaja Samadhi. We told this Jagran, it means awaken in the soul, in the existence. And the Western countries tell enlightenment. But I tell you in the previous discourses, the enlightenment is incomplete word. Because you tell the Shakespeare is enlightened. No, Shakespeare is not enlightened. The literature is not enlightenment. Literature only the limitation of your intellect. But our enlightenment is beyond the intellect, beyond the mood, and beyond the ego. So, the enlightenment is most divine and most spiritual phenomena that you do not feel any time of your millions life. You cannot describe, but only you can feel the peace, place, undescribable, all the life, that peace and place will be stable forever in you. Don't worry about anything. If you are bounded in all these things of the Maya, the Sadguru can cut all your foundations, all your darkness eradicate by the Sadguru within a second. Because the Sadguru is a most powerful divine person. Your all previous impression will be washed out by the Sadguru, and Sadguru make you pure and purest soul. So, never be doubtful and never be down shoulder, because Sadguru is most powerful person like God in this world, for especially in this field spiritual enlightenment. Your sin and goodness, pap and punya, your functions and non-functions, your true and false, your pain and pleasures, your fruits and your eviling, you will be free from all unfortunate things by the grace of Sadguru. So, only and only one condition required from the disciple, he must be seeker. That is the greatest ability in the spirituality. If you have the highest seeking, you have the Utkat Abhilasha, very highly wish of the knowing yourself. So, Sadguru will give you within 2 or 3 months Nirvikalpa Samadhi very easily. That is Nirvikalpa Samadhi is the last destination of the Patanjali, but Sadguru give you in the first very easily. So my dear friend, if once you can enlighten, there is no beginning, there is no end of, you are endless and beginningless soul. if your antakarna will be destroyed, then you will become in your natural state of the existence. So you are coming in the Nitya Yoga. If you can see the antakarna by the practice of the Sakshi meditation, very honestly you do this work, then you sure and certainly will enlighten. So, your relationship with the Maya, the material and the divinity, they will be separate. So the consciousness and unconsciousness, the light and the dark, the illusion and the reality, they will be separate by this meditation of awareness. My dear friend, the psychologists say when a person have a knot in the mind of the thoughts, that is called guilt. That is called meningenic stage in the mind. So the Maya create a very meningenic stage, phobic stage, a stage of the illusion inside, and Sadguru break that knot. The Sadguru break that illusion, and you can fly like a bird in the sky of the enlightenment, and your feathers, your wings, they are the wings of the awareness. One side you have the wing of awareness, and another side the wing of living this world with a divinely intellectual. Because if you want to be live in this world, you should be very intellectual person, how to live in this world and how to care your awareness. Because this material world works as a material functions, and now you learn how to live separate in the material world, and then you can save your consciousness and you can live pleasantly in this world also. So the peace in your life will come unstopped every time, and pleasure in your life will come from inside. You have no need to outside instrument for your pleasure, and you can live in this world as the great men of the India, the saints, they live with the great pleasure. My dear friend, now I am repeating because it is the end is coming of the preface. According to the Antakarna, spiritual practices, they are meaningless, they are hard, they are mesmerism, they make you blind, they are only and only create the doubt and dilemmas, they are only and only stop your journey, and you will move round and you will not reach anywhere. So my dear friend, never caught in mind, intellect, mood and ego, never caught in the monkey mind, never caught in the illusion of the cleverness of intellect, never caught the changeable mood created emotions, never caught in the rigidness of ego, because they are all will kill your possibility, destroy your possibility of enlightenment. Only and only be the lover of Sadguru, make a very nice place in the heart of Sadguru. The Sadguru will teach you the real spirituality, real meditation, real awareness, and they can separate your inside darkness and create their light of enlightenment. So, you can live separate from your mind, intellect and ego, and you can stay in your existence. You will not become a Jiva, you will become a Shiva. So we say Shivoham, because Shivoham is not an ego declaration, but Shivoham is the declaration that we are aware or we are going to awareness in the Shiva. Shiva is the life. So we say Soham. Soham, it means so, means that God. Ham, it means living in our heart. So the Gita is the spiritual science to transformate a Jiva into the Shiva, and Gita giving you the Nitya Yoga, Sahaj, the natural stage, and Sahaj Samadhi. When the sight is changed, the world is changed. When the vision is changed, the view is changed. So the Sadguru giving you the divine eye, Sadguru give you the light of God. My dear friend, when you will enlighten, you will enjoy this world more and more nicely, because a sleepy person cannot enjoy the good food. When you aware, awake and take the shower and then you eat food, you will enjoy more. So take the shower of the nectar of the love of Sadguru and enjoy this world and complete your journey to the awareness. I promise you that I will help you every time as my body is remain on this earth. But never be fearful. If my body will disappear, the Sadguru, God Sadguru, the highest Sadguru, will come by another form to help you. So please, do not be the slave of Maya. Do not be the peaceless person. Do not be a weak person. Be a freedom. Be a free person. Be a peaceful person. And be a powerful person after awakening your own internal existence. So, please give up the attachment in the destroyable, unstable, materialistic world. Don't love to this instability of the world. Love only with the Master. Love your existence. Love your inner presence of the God. My dear friend, if you love to the Master, that love will become a powerful strength and ability in the journey of divine spiritual path. So this is the key to knowing the God, the love with the Master, the faith with the Master, the respect with the Master, obey the Master. So my dear friend, if you have no Master, call the God. God will provide you Master. If you really love the God, you come to the Master. Master is living God on this earth. Master is a complete person. Master can make you complete also. If your calling is real, your love is real, your curiosity is real, your seeking is real, the Master will accept you. Master will take you in their heart, and the Master will give you all enlightenment, all wisdom, of divinity, all freedom, all awareness, the complete awareness. My dear friend, the master is not body. Master always loved the seekers. As a father play with the child, sometimes master also comes in your level and play with you as you are, but never be misguided. Master is not like you. Master is not worldly person. Master never attract in the materialistic world. Master no need of any type of worldly things. Master is the pure pool of nectar. Thank you very much. I am inviting you in the nectar of my heart. I am inviting you in the pool of this immortality. You jump into it, and when you come out, you will become immortal. Thank you very much. This is the end of the preface. Love you.